what's good, everybody? Joey J. Ping here, checking in live, respectmyregion.com. We're here at the 2025 showroom floor, MJ BizCon, Las Vegas. Our journey today powered by Canna Brand Solutions. Got some special guests here today. We've got Mitch, we've got Blythe, Sun Theory, portfolio of brands in the health and wellness space, cannabis, Colorado. Colorado mentored me. I told you guys about my beginning. Yeah. Diego, shout out the OG days. But you guys have been crushing and building it. You, a retail, correct, professional, expert, doing your thing, growing the business. My man Mitch over here, brands, products, right? Yep. All right, perfect. I got everything. Is that all accurate? You
got it straight.
Let's go, man, because hey, it's been a day. So let's touch base. 2025 just around the corner. What are we working on the retail side, Blythe?
We're going to continue to double down on our customers and grow our customer base as well. So
what does that look like for you guys?
Sure. We really focus on simplifying retail. So we want to create really comfortable interactions with our customers, make sure that we're understanding who our customer base is. We have 4 distinct chains right now in Colorado, and they have a different demographic.
Different styles, community, different menus?
Yeah.
Curated differently too?
We do. We curate menus based on what the customer is looking for. So we've got, for instance, Roots RX, which is very mountain-based. Your Aspen, Vail, Basalt, Edwards.
And those communities have to be different than the city of like a Denver, I would assume, right?
They
Something
are.
along those lines?
Absolutely.
Cool.
We want to make sure we dig into the loyal love, but we also recognize during the summer and winter months, we have a lot of tourists who come in. It's a unique offering of products that we have to make sure we're looking at.
And it shifts season to season there, because my understanding of Colorado, also being from Seattle, seasonals for us really different strains purchased, different products get purchased.
Right.
Is that similar with these different markets and you guys there as well?
Absolutely.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
As a former bud tender, what is your favorite thing with the bud tenders, and how do they get trained, and how does that culture created with you guys?
Yeah, so we actually start right at the interviewing process.
Awesome.
So we're pretty clear on who we are as a company and what our intentions are. So right out the gate, we're hoping to filter out people who aren't really aligned with what we want to do. And what we want to do is create a comfortable environment for our customers and have casual conversations so that they're confident in shopping with us.
Which of the 4 fits you? Because we're all individual people first before even we're employees.
Right.
Where do you find yourself gravitating towards, if there is one, of the different 4 styles for your retail chains?
Oh, that's hard. You're asking.
It's not I didn't ask a favorite one. I asked just which one do you find yourself naturally going to?
Pick my favorite.
Of course, of course.
I love Roots RX and the mountain vibe, but I've lived in.
Are you a mountain girl? Are you skiing, snowboarding, all those things too?
I'm skiing.
So see, that makes okay.
But I live in Denver. I'm Denver based, so our Terrapin Care stations are also fabulous.
So that's one of the second ones. So we have the Roots RX and then the Terrapin
Care Station.
Oh, Terrapin Care Stations. Okay, cool. What are the other 2 called?
We also have the Rec Room.
Okay.
And 3D Cannabis.
Okay. Yeah. What is the difference in vibe or branding from? I mean, Roots RX, I'm getting the mountain and probably that version of the community. I went to a college that was out in the mountains and in the cuts, so I'm not going to just translate that's the same, but I'll just assume it's kind of similar and outdoorsy, and certain products make sense for that environment.
Sure.
What are the other styles, and how does that look and feel and come to life?
So I would say slightly more city vibe for our Terrapin Care Station.
Are we talking like Apple MedMen vibes?
No,
no. Like everyone on an iPad thing, or what do we got?
So we have those unique shopping experiences because ultimately you want to create an environment that the customer is looking for.
Absolutely.
So if they want to come in,
it's got to be quick and easy. If that's what
it's convenience. At the end of the day, that's ultimately what we're focusing on.
I love that.
Right? But the environments might be a little different. However, what we actually stand on is all the same wherever you go. Like, be authentic, be casual, be comfortable, and know the product. Like, enjoy geeking out and talking about product. At the end of the day, that's what it's about.
You guys are a portfolio of brands, so retail curates other people's brands as well as your own, right, to offer things. This might be a tough one for you, but I'm going to do the same thing with him. He's going to have to pick a favorite baby of his products and brands that you guys create. So for you, who are some of the brands that stand out for you? If I were to say a starting 5 of Colorado, what are some of the brands that are like, oh yeah, man, these guys, you can trust their work. I personally will enjoy it, or the data doesn't lie on the sales.
Okay, sure.
Hit me with 5 that really stand out, because we're at a national trade show. I want to know what's the banger Colorado brands,
That's fair. So I have to start with Dialed In Gummies.
Let them know, which we have right here, right? We have them right here. Shout out to Dialed In, shout out to Max. Go watch the full podcast. I love them. I've interviewed them. There's short videos everywhere. Shout out that. Okay, back to you. Sorry.
But Mitch can attest too. I mean,
You use them as well?
Every day.
Well. Yes.
Those sleep gummies go crazy for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
my
Oh my God.
The sleep gummies are great, but ultimately, to me, that's one of my favorite brands. It's
so
quality.
got the one.
Yeah.
You gotta hit me with a couple more though. I need four. Four
right.
more. I know that's gonna be tough, but the first ones, you could just shoot them up. What's the four that come to mind?
That's fine. I love Green Dot Flour.
Okay. I've heard of them. That's some good shit.
They do really well.
Okay.
They're able to maintain margins. They're super popular.
Nice.
So we do
Green
love
Dot.
that. Spherex has an awesome line of vape cartridges.
Spherex. Yeah, okay. That's the one I was thinking. Spherex. Yep. Okay.
Yep. Topicals. Oof.
I send stuff to my mom that are topicals all the time.
Escape
So.
Artist
Okay.
is a really quality topical.
Yes.
It smells great. It's effective.
That's
It doesn't
important with the
leave-
topicals, right? Most of them are bland or just icy hot. When they smell good, that matters a lot, right?
It does. And
Perfect.
then Mary Jane's has a great topical. So I'm trying to
Mary
cover-
Jane's is from Colorado too, correct? Didn't
Yeah.
that start there? Yeah,
They
that's the
are.
OG. I've been banging Mary Jane for a long time, saying, yeah, the best of the best Colorado. You always got to mention Mary Jane. Wana, I think, started there too, right? Some of the OGs.
Yeah, there's a lot of Wana, Wild.
Clear.
From an edible standpoint,
Yeah.
the Clear. Sure.
Oh, that's crazy. All right, now, thank you, Blythe, for all that information. That's huge. The retail side of things, is there expansion outside of Colorado on the retail thing? Last thing, anything coming in for next year?
It's possible. Listen, Sun
We
Theory
won't share too much.
Sun Theory is always exploring opportunities.
Okay.
But one thing that I really love about our group is we're smart and strategic, and we're not looking to grow too fast. We want to make sure that we make sound investments and that we're profitable. So
Awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll have one more question for you at the end, Mitch. It's your turn, my friend. So you've been in cannabis here, doing your thing. You're the brand products. You guys sell to other dispensaries. What is going on in your guys' world of portfolio of brands and also the things you guys create?
Yeah, absolutely. So we started in Colorado, right? Been around there for a long time. So one of the new unique things over the last year we've had to learn is how to launch in other states.
Okay.
Dealing with regulatory compliance that are just radically different than we're used to in Colorado. So we've had to adapt our brand, right? We have these loud packaging, right? We have some cool packaging. We're always kind of known for that.
The seasonal drops. Max talks a lot about
Exactly.
those different custom collaborations, right?
Yeah, collaboration over competition is really one of our tenets. So every time we launch in one of these new states, we need to find the best cultivators, right?
Absolutely,
We gotta have
absolutely.
some fire. We go to Harbor House, right, in Massachusetts. They're one of our partners. We do some LTO batches with them. When we go into Arizona.
That's the phrase that he uses all the time on the episodes, those LTOs.
LTOs.
I have to remember that the limited time offer ones, right?
Absolutely.
Yes,
Limited
yes,
edition, limited drops. It's all about that uniqueness, that freshness.
And it's
right?
always rosin in the Dialed In Gummies, correct?
Only
I
rosin.
misspoke the other day because I was just talking like a usual gummy company, how they separate all of them.
Yeah.
But with y'all, it was just rosin from the
Oh,
beginning.
we'll die on that hill.
Yeah.
It's important to have that quality from the start, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like we just see a fundamental difference between distillate and rosin-based gummies.
Absolutely. And now this is the tricky part. I mentioned you're going to have to pick some of the favorites. Do you have a favorite
Yeah.
flavor? Do you have a favorite
Oh, absolutely.
product? All right, what are we
All
using?
right,
What do we got?
so one that I'm really partial to in our Missouri market, it's unique there, is our high dose gummies. I like to take a few extra gummies every now and then, so it's nice to just be able to take 130 milligram.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm partial to the blueberry flavor, of course.
Okay.
I like our liquid, our rosin drops. It's like a liquid that you can add to any drink or
Yep.
mixer.
Yep.
And you kind of create your own little mocktail with a little bit of cannabis twist to it.
I love
you know?
those. I'm one of those Mio consumers from the grocery store with the caffeine in it.
Yeah.
I would rather drink that and squirt into a water bottle than drink an entire yerba mate tea and whatever else the sugary stuff is that exists. So to me, that
Low
makes a lot of
sugar.
sense.
That's one of the things,
Yeah.
right? Less than 2 grams of sugar in
Huge.
each one of our gummies. So
That's huge.
it's important health, right? We want to make sure we're watching out for people's health and not coating this thing in sugar and giving them a sugar coma, you know what I mean,
Absolutely.
to go with their high.
Now, there are other brands. It's a portfolio of brands. So what are some of the other products and, I guess, brands or things that you guys are doing underneath Sun Theory?
Yeah, we have a Arnie's line as well.
Oh, Uncle Arnie's, the beverages.
Well, not Uncle Arnie's.
A different
no,
Arnie's.
This one is a topical brand.
Oh,
so
okay,
Arnold
cool.
Palmer topical. It's sunscreen. We have some after sun care as well. It's got some
Wow.
hemp derived products in it.
Okay.
It's newer to the market. We're just now getting it launched, getting it
Yeah.
up on Amazon, but that's definitely one of the ones we're kind of proud of too.
That's exciting. Things that are unique. There is demand out there. I mean, that is when you go to a CVS pharmacy, a regular place, millions and millions of people go there all the time, and sunscreen's there, lotions are there.
Absolutely.
It's an absolute necessity. At least where I grew up in Washington, and there's also usually hemp lotions too sitting next to those now.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
become a thing.
I'm a Florida boy, so like I need
You
a lot of
see-
sunscreen. I go
absolutely.
through it, and like it's one of the more high quality ones that I'm used to, and I really like.
That's awesome.
And it's nice to put something quality on your skin. You know what I mean? Other than like one of the other like bigger brands where you kind of got to take a shower when you're done, you know?
And us as guys, we're not encouraged to take care of our skin. It's not part of the general male culture
Not good at washing it
to
off.
do those things. Right. I just generally know that Pharrell uses cold water, and so I do think about that every single day of my life. Cold water, not hot water.
There you go.
That's what I know. I try.
Preserve the skin.
That's what I'm told. That's what I'm told. And shout out to you guys for just feeding into just the overall wellness, like you're saying, the health and wellness aspect. Now, before we get you guys out of here, I just want to again shout out Canada Brand Solutions for hosting us here. We are at the 2025 MJ BizCon showroom floor, and they do a lot of great work. Now, for you guys, 2025 is almost over.
Right.
26, what's on the horizon? Retail. Same question to you for brands. What do you guys got coming up?
So we're going to continue to double down and leverage the data. We have
You said honing in on the customer, really taking it in, and you're doubling on more of that.
It's true. So the way I feel is we are now getting to a point in this space where we can operate it as a more sophisticated operator.
Okay.
And we can actually use these tech platforms to better our business. So that's what I'm really looking forward to.
Is there
We're
like a
catching up with
scenario
big
or an
folks.
example where you're going to be applying that? Like for example, you go to a Forever 21 at the mall, or maybe I'm going to use women's store examples because my understanding is that at the malls and the brick and mortars, the women's stores and the beauty and wellness stores tend to be the only ones in today's day and age going the right direction from a growth profit standpoint.
Right.
So what kinds of experiences or what kinds of maybe optimizations do you envision maybe some of that applying towards?
Well, we want to continue to bring in the best products. So
Okay.
making sure that we're looking at trends in a more macro scale, but then also looking micro at what our existing shoppers are really drawing to and make sure that we have those products. But I'm also really excited just about push notifications, really
Connecting with people,
connecting
once you have the things you want.
outside of the dispensary
That
as
makes
well.
sense.
Yeah.
Is that are there limitations there on that currently? Are you guys, is Colorado maybe not so friendly on doing things out and about for that?
Everything is scrutinized, so we have to be careful from a marketing standpoint, but we are able to communicate directly to our consumers. So we're looking forward to doing more.
That's awesome. I'm looking forward to following that journey as I continue trying to pick away layers and identify what's going to happen in the future. You're good at hiding this. It's going to be good. You guys better tap in and just follow along because whatever they're going to unveil is going to be good based on these data. Now for you, coming up, what do you guys got?
Yeah,
Anything
we
gig?
just really want to dial in on the markets that we've just launched, make sure our pricing's rationalized, right? So one of our tenets is making sure that we can bring a premium gummy, right, to everyone. We don't want to be an ultra premium or a luxury item. We want to be everyone's daily driver. We want to be the one that comes into the market, says, hey, we see where y'all are at. We see what your normal purchasing behavior is for a 100 milligram gummy. We want to be in that range. We want anyone to be able to afford us and try us.
Man, it's great to have you guys here today and to learn so much about what you guys are working on and hear some of the passion. Now, my last question for y'all is, what is your guys' message to anybody out there that doesn't know the brand or doesn't know the retail environment? What's your message to the world for those people?
Yeah, well,
The ladies first, please.
Thank you. I'd encourage anybody who's in Colorado to come and check us out.
Wonderful.
We've got our Roots RX Terrapin Care Station, the Rec Room, and 3D Cannabis. And
There's a vibe for somebody.
you will get a phenomenal experience. That is for sure.
I love that. I'm definitely. When next time we go to Colorado, that's the lock. That's
You've
for
gotta
sure
come
locked
in
in.
and see us.
Of course, got to hit you up. And for you, your message to the people, something positive or whatever you guys got.
Try the Focus Gummy. That's what my big pitch is. Try the Focus Gummy. I feel like it's one that everybody drinks coffee, everybody drinks tea. They want to have something to wake them up in the day, help them dial in their day. And I think that Focus Gummy is one of the products that's a little overlooked right now, and I think that's something everybody should give it a try. Very much like the sleep, right? Everybody loves to sleep.
Yeah,
The
that's
Focus
really my
is the other
thing.
side.
The science on these products are pretty amazing. My understanding is an emulsion on 2 of the cannabinoids and then one that's not for like a delayed effect for the sleep gummy. And that kind of situation really created a phenomenal experience for me. Something that I still am searching for since I first met Max and was given one a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And so very excited for both of you guys. Wish you nothing but success. Thank you for joining today. Today's episode brought to you guys by Canada Brand Solutions. I'm Joy J. Ping. This is Blythe. That's Mitch. There's Sun Theory. And if you guys go to Colorado, you got to go to at least one of their dispensaries and spend some money and make sure you guys get some good product. I love you guys. We'll see you on the next episode. Peace.
Thank you.